It's time once again for the Tee Up with Brent Lale. Now, Brent, with women's professional sports on the rise, the Northern Super League is coming off to a great inaugural season.
Yeah, and St. Thomas soccer star Sadie Waite this week signed her first professional contract with Ottawa Rapid FC.
Gets the ball over to Waite. Waite trying to line up the shot. Waite some fancy footwork. Goes with the left-handed boot, and she scores!
It feels like a real privilege to be able to actually play in a league in my home country again, and I'm just super excited to get going with Ottawa Rapid, who just gave me my first chance at a pro career.
Sadie Waite was a 4-year star at the University of Nebraska, and she scored 8 times, adding 10 assists, starting every match this past year. She was also a member of Canada's U20 World Cup team.
I'm known to be a bit smaller, so I wouldn't say toughness is my number one, but I think more the vision and calmness on the ball. That's kind of what I think is a big part of my game. It's definitely going to be a jump. I think talking to Ottawa with that, they're helping kind of prepare you for that next level, and we have a little bit of a off-season, pre-season kind of going on in the next couple months, so hopefully I can get kind of adjusted before I go into the real season.
And last time you talked about Mother Teresa basketball. This time we look at their toughest competitor.
Yeah, it's the Saunders Sabres, and they're in first place in the Thames Valley League right now with a perfect 7-0 record.
Our team is very fast-paced. That's some of our main focuses. I feel like it's our intensity, our defensive intensity and our offensive intensity, and we are a very talented team.
And talented they are. They're off to an undefeated start in league play. And it's a team looking for a little revenge after last season they had a player ruled ineligible right before the playoffs, and it actually cost them a shot at a berth in OFSA. This time, the provincial championship is being played right here in London, and the Sabres want to be there.
There's a little more motivation, right? A little more drive. The guys are pretty focused, and you know what? We have a great group of kids who really want it. We have 2 teams who can compete for the gold. You know, we're right there, and Mother Teresa is absolutely right there. So London's in a good place for OFSA.
And a Boxing Ontario event is coming to the Forest City this weekend, and it honors a former coach and mentor. Lawrence Boom from Boomers Boxing passed away in 2017, and this weekend they'll continue to honor his legacy.
It's the 5th annual Lawrence Boom Memorial Boxing Show, paying legacy and respect to my father, the past, the present, the future of Boomers Boxing Club. My father was huge into boxing, obviously. It was his passion, everything that he lived for. And to be able to throw these events, which he loved events, at such a high scale in memory of him is something super important to us.
Fans can expect a full night of entertainment from the start to finish. We got guys who are fighting. We've got a halftime show with a special guest comedian, loud music, very, upbeats, and exciting fights.
A pair of Southwestern Ontario curlers are headed to Brier next month after winning the Ontario Tankard.
Yeah, and it's skip Jaden King from Cortland near Tillsonburg and Owen Henry of London, who are both off to their first Montana's Brier. To get there, it took a clutch shot on their final stone. Facing 3 blue stones on his final shot of the Ontario Tankard, Jaden King just had one thing on his mind.
Don't hit the guard.
Jaden King's final offering here in 10.
As the Cortland, Ontario native let the shot go with a trip to the Brier on the line, his second, Owen Henry of London, recalled the chaos.
People are yelling, so surely I'm supposed to sweep. And it was just incredible. As soon as we got by the second guard was when I was like, okay, this is like made.
Not only did King pull off a perfect double, the shooter rolled behind for shot stone.
I give myself about 80 times out of 100 I could make that one, but to roll behind the guard was just the icing on the cake.
With the hammer, opponent Sam Moybrook would bounce off the guard on his final shot, and the celebration was on.
Jaden King is the 2026 Ontario Men's Curling Champion.
With that, a berth in their first ever Brier.
That's what you dream of your whole life as a curler.
That just brings me chills right there. Like, it's so cool. Seeing the field kind of starting to form and seeing our names on there. And yeah, it's cool.
With an average age of just 22, they will be one of the youngest teams in the field in St. John's next month.
We've had so much support from Tillsonburg and all the small town clubs that we represent, and to now represent the province, it's going to be great.
And when you represent Ontario, you're automatically a title contender.
We do have a good shot at making the playoffs and making a deep run at this thing, and it's super exciting. It's going to be an awesome week.
And today, the London Knights announced Norman Farr, Brandon Prust, and Jim Sandlak are their newest inductees into their local Hall of Fame. And Lorna, big congrats to Layla Veillon and Alexander Brandes, who won the junior ice dance competition this past weekend at the Canadian Figure Skating Championships.
Well, thanks so much, Brent.